بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم ألف لام ميم ذلك الكتاب لا ريب فيه هدى للمتقين.
Interpretation of the Holy Quran.
Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. In the name of Allah, the Beneficent, the Merciful. With the grace of Allah, we begin a brief commentary of Quran. We got to chapter Nisa, the fourth chapter of Quran, which is revealed in Medina. It has 176 verses. Please listen to verse 94.
يا أيها الذين آمنوا إذا ضربتم في سبيل الله فتبينوا ولا تقولوا لمن ألقى إليكم السلام لست مؤمنا تبتغون عرض الحياة الدنيا فعند الله مغانم كثيرة كذلك كنتم من قبل فمن الله عليكم فتبينوا إن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا.
O you who believe, when you go to war in Allah's way, make investigation and do not say to anyone who offers you peace, you are not a believer. تبتغون عرض الحياة الدنيا فإن الله مغانم كثيرة كذلك كنتم من قبل فمن الله عليكم فتبينوا إن الله كان بما تعملون خبيرا. Do you seek goods of this world's life? But with Allah there are abundant gains. You too were such before, then Allah conferred a benefit on you. Therefore make investigation, surely Allah is aware of what you do. In previous section we talked about this verse that Allah orders Muslims that when you go to holy war, you must be very careful when you face others. If they claim that they are Muslims, you must accept it, and you are not allowed to tell them that lasta mu'minan, you are not a believer. Accept from them, even if you guess that they are lying, unless to show something and to prove that they are doing something else, they want to hurt the Muslims. Or if they say that they are in peace according to another interpretation, if they say we are not in war with you, you must accept it. Then Allah says, you should not be thinking about gaining spoils of the war. If you want to get something, you should ask Allah to take it, not because of because of the spoils of the war, to kill each other. It is forbidden and it is wrong. تبتغون عرض الحياة الدنيا فإن الله مغانم كثيرة. There are a lot of goods with God. You can gain a lot, and abundant gains are with Allah, and you can seek from God, not from others by killing them. There are a few messages that we can get from this verse. We have mentioned some, and I'm going to continue the rest. One, when Allah says, تبتغون عرض الحياة الدنيا, Allah stops the believer to fight with them, either non-Muslims who offer peace to Muslims or those who says that we are believers. Allah says you are not allowed to fight with them. تبتغون أرض الحياة الدنيا, to seek abundant gains from this world. Allah stops Muslims to think about the war to achieve something from it. If a person goes to holy war, should go only with the pure intention. Pure intention, it means to satisfy God. Of course, in Islam, it is allowed that the spoils of the war will be divided between Muslims, but not because of that. Nobody should go to the war to achieve that. This is a wrong intention. Fighting with God, in the way of God, it means with pure intention. And pure intention, it means not to think about the money, about the land, about gold or something like that. So we will see that in Islam, when we are talking about holy war, we don't think about getting some land, getting some money, getting some position. All of them are in Islam are wrong and are condemned. Only in special circumstances, when they attack you, as it happened in the time of Prophet, you can defend yourself, you can fight with them, fight with those who are fighting with you and they are ready to kill you. You can kill them. In that situation, yes, spoils of the war will be divided between the Muslims. Another message that we get from this verse, Allah says, فَإِنَّ اللَّهِ مَغَانِمُ كَثِيرَةٌ, but with Allah there are abundant gains. Allah says, although you are in problem financially and you want to get something, but you must understand, wherever you find some blessings of God, it is because of God. If you find some spoils, this is in the hand of God. Seek from God, not by killing others. Financially you have problem, ask God to help you. Although in the holy war, when you win the war, Allah allows you, but it should not be your intention from beginning. Otherwise, even if a person gives his life, this is not because of the God. It is because of this world, because of getting something from this world which is useless in the viewpoint of Allah. A person gives his life, and instead of that, to get some money or a position which doesn't last a lot, definitely it is only losing. And when Allah says, فَإِنَّ اللَّهِ مَغَانِمُ كَثِيرَةٌ, you must understand that with Allah there are abundant gains. Allah wants to tell the Muslims that whatever you have, whatever you can achieve, it is very, very small. Allah will give you much more than that, and whatever Allah gives will stay. For example, you get a lot of money, $10,000, $50,000, a piece of land, 2 pieces of land. For how long you are going to keep it yourself? But when Allah wants to give, whatever Allah gives is a permanent. Imagine that Allah will give dignity. Allah forgives us. So Allah says, فَإِنَّ اللَّهِ مَغَانِمُ كَثِيرَةٌ, with Allah there are abundant gains. Only think about that. Of course, also Allah will give the sustenance. But when Allah gives the sustenance, we can use it in a good way. Otherwise, when we try to achieve it in a wrong way, we must understand that this is only losing, although for a few days we will be happy. Then Allah says, كَذَلِكَ كُنْتُم مِّن قَبْلِ, you too were the same or such before. We said that Allah tells these people that you must accept them when they say, we are Muslims. You should not say, لَسْتَ مُؤْمِنًا. Allah says you were the same before. Don't say that they want to protect themselves and they claim that they are Muslims. You converted to Islam the same way. And little by little, you became strong in religion. You so accepted. You were the same. And Allah helped you. Allah accepted from you. This is one of the meaning. Another meaning of كَذَلِكَ كُنْتُم مِّن قَبْلِ, we said that Allah ordered people not to go to the war because of the spoils, because of the goods that a person can get from the war. Allah says, don't do such a thing. Don't kill anybody because of that. But Allah says, كَذَلِكَ كُنْتُم مِّن قَبْلِ. One of the meaning is, but before you were doing such a thing because of the goods, because of the spoil. But Allah helped you, and now you are strong in religion. فَمَنَّ اللَّهُ عَلَيْكُمْ. Allah says, you were such a people, but Allah conferred a benefit on you. Allah favored you and helped you to become strong in religion. So you do the same to others and accept it from others. إِنَّ اللَّهَ بِمَا تَعْمَلُونَ خَبِيرٌ. You should understand that whatever is your intention and whatever you do, Allah is watching you. You cannot fight because of the spoils and claim that you are fighting because of God. Because of God, it means following Allah's rule. If others will say that we are Muslims, accept it and the war should be finished. Or one person says, we are in peace, I'm not going to fight with you, I'm not in war. You must accept it, otherwise the war that you have is not because of God. And Allah knows what is going on in your heart. We ask Allah to help us, that whatever we do, we will do it with the pure intention, only for God. Otherwise, it is losing. Thank you very much for watching. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.